What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Figure It Out! On today's episode, we are going to be talking about a lot of the SDCC action figure announcements.
Ooh.
We're going to talk about some Marvel Legends, some Black Series, some NECA releases. We're not going to talk about everything because there was just so much that we don't really want to make like a 45-minute video going over everything in detail, so we're just going to talk about the stuff that we're really interested in.
Some of the highlights, some of the lowlights.
Exactly. Of course, I'm Nate, and I'm joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And Steven.
Howdy.
Alright, guys, let's get right into it. Let's start with the Marvel Legends. First up on the docket is the brand new Ghost Rider with a fucking motorcycle. How awesome. It seemed like a big theme this year with Hasbro was vehicles. We got a lot of vehicles for the Black Series, and we got 2 vehicles for Marvel Legends. We got the Ghost Rider, who's looks like he's the sculpt from the Rhino Wave, just repainted, which I'm fine with because that figure is super rare now, very hard to acquire. So I'm happy to have a re-release. And also Black Widow is getting a figure, finally, a comic book style figure, and she will be coming with her motorcycle as well.
Wow.
I really love this Ghost Rider, though. I love the flames. I don't know how much these are going to cost, but, I'd be willing to pay like $30.
Oh, it's going to be $50, I guarantee.
Yeah, I mean, I'll assume it's either going to be $40 or $50, guaranteed. Probably $50, you're right.
Would you pay?
For Ghost Rider, yes. For Black Widow, I'm just not really into her as a character, and I've always loved at least the design of Ghost Rider.
For sure.
And I really did want to get the Rhino Wave Ghost Rider, but I never found him, and now he goes for like $60 to $80 online.
Yeah, it's a fantastic figure. I don't have any stake with the character Ghost Rider, but, man, when you look at that thing, it's just like, woo!
Yeah.
They really put some time and effort into that figure and vehicle set, so.
Yep.
Cool.
And great news for all of you people out there that missed out on Pizza Spider-Man and Yellow and Brown Suit Wolverine, because just like how Hasbro did with Star Wars The Black Series, with the 40th anniversary wave, we're getting classic Marvel Legends in the style of the old Toy Biz Marvel packagings. And we're getting Pizza Spider-Man, we're getting a classic Punisher, we're getting Brown and Yellow Suit Wolverine, we're getting Black Widow, we're getting Captain America. So many figures. We're getting a classic Iron Man finally,
Wow.
which I'm very excited for. But it's great for people that don't have Pizza Spider-Man, because obviously most of you guys out there know he goes for like $100 online, which is completely ridiculous.
I hope that this drives down the price a little bit of the original release. I know it's a pipe dream. It's probably not going to happen.
I was going to say there's knockoffs of Pizza Spider-Man, and they don't seem to be affecting the price of a real one.
And the 40th anniversary R2 didn't knock the price down of the original orange line R2 either. Same with the Han.
But I mean, I hope that the distribution for these isn't as horrible as the distribution for the 40th anniversary figures.
Well, I'm not counting on it, especially in our area.
Well, yeah, especially today is July 25th, and I think we saw Wave 2 once, not even the whole wave.
Walmart only had the Death Squad Commander, and then the GameStop in my city had a Jawa and a Death Squad Commander. That's where I picked those 2 up. That's the only Wave 2 figures I've ever physically seen.
We're getting a sort of retro 90s X-Men wave, which I'm very excited for. We're getting a 90s Deadpool and a 90s Cable. Both of those are going to be awesome designs. They're using the new Spider-Man 2099 body on Deadpool, so he's going to have those wonderful butterfly joints. Can't wait to pose him around, especially because while I like the Deadpool figure that was released with the taco, I'm more of a fan of the super classic design.
I agree 100%, but that one that was released earlier is very good.
It's a great figure.
But I concur.
And especially Cable, that is just like the quintessential Cable with the big fucking shoulder pads, and he has the little eye. I think he looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in that wave, we're getting an X-23 figure, which looks pretty cool. She's wearing
like X-Force
style. She's in her. I would assume it's her X-Force costume. Don't really know how I feel about the mask on her face, and she doesn't have her toe claws, which is a little weird. But
maybe there'll be accessories.
yeah, maybe.
hope.
But she looks great. She looks like she's on the standard female body that they've been using forever for Hasbro. But hey, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. And
sick, dude.
in super duper hype news, we're finally getting a Mysterio figure, and he looks absolutely amazing. The Build-A-Figure for the Wave is going to be Lizard, but we'll get into that into a second. There's also going to be like Gwenpool, but we're not really big fans of the crossover characters, and Gwenpool is just ridiculous, along with the GameStop exclusive Venom Pool. I think that figure is not good. Not good. The Deadpool saturation is hitting an all-time high. I thought we were over it, but like Hasbro's just like, no. Just
There's
wait.
money to be made.
Yeah, especially with later with some of the other legends that we're going to talk about. But this Mysterio looks absolutely incredible. He has like these effects that go around his feet to sort of emulate his disappearing effect. And I really cannot wait to get my hands on it.
Yeah, I love the design of Mysterio.
Yeah, Mysterio is just...
I love me some Quentin Beck.
Yeah, ever since the animated series, you're like, who is this guy with a fishbowl on his head? He looks ridiculous, but there's something about him that just looks so awesome. I love his big purple cape, too. This is honestly one of my most exciting moments from SDCC. And then the sort of bad news is the Lizard Build-A-Figure. It looks great until you get to that head sculpt.
We want to stress that. Everything on this figure looks absolutely amazing. And then you get to the head.
And they just made him look like a raptor from Jurassic Park. And that kind of...
what is that? That's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah, it just kind of... It doesn't look like the lizard. It looks like some weird Jurassic Park dinosaur.
It literally looks like a Jurassic Park toy head.
It really sucks because I would love an updated Lizard figure.
Agreed.
And the body is just amazing, and it's just, what a waste to me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a waste.
I mean, from what I've seen, everyone's super stoked about this lizard, so we're definitely in the minority, but I don't know, maybe if we see different angles it'll look a little better, but from the official photo, not good. Yeah.
Not good.
Not a real big fan of that. Moving on as well, we're getting a brand new Thanos figure, which is this going to be a Build-A-Figure?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not too sure, but it looks like classic Thanos. There's not really good shots of him. It's a
I don't know. I can't
a picture
see
of a
his helmet.
screen, yeah. So it's hard to tell if that's an MCU Thanos or if it is a comic book Thanos, but he looks cool.
If it's MCU Thanos, that's fine, but as an accessory, put that helmet in there.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing with Infinity War, not including the helmet, but in epic news, at least for me and Steven, we all know Justin here is not a big fan of the X-Men, but we're getting a brand new Apocalypse Build-A-Figure, and he looks fucking amazing. It's his classic design, the one that everyone knows, not Oscar Isaac looking like Ivan Ooze.
Kind of looks like Ronan, too, from Guardians 1.
Yeah. But I think this figure looks great. Obviously, we don't have much in terms of images for Apocalypse, but from what we've seen, I'm very excited. Cannot wait.
It's pretty cool.
And of course, we're getting an Amazon exclusive Defenders 4-pack with a brand new painted Daredevil. We're getting a shirtless Iron Fist. We're getting a Luke Cage figure finally, and a character that I don't know off the top of my head.
Her name's Jewel.
Thank you.
Not to be confused with the popular singer.
Yes, but the Daredevil looks absolutely amazing. I like what they're doing with the paint apps. You can't really see it in this picture, but at least from videos I've seen, the suit is sort of a matte red, and then his gauntlets and boots are a shiny, darker crimson red.
That's cool.
And from the official photo, it looks like he's shiny all over, which I think is cool, but like Nate says, apparently it's matte. I have
kind of see it.
Every Daredevil legend except Toy Biz Daredevil, so I don't think I'll be rushing to buy this 4-pack or trying to get him loose.
Yeah.
Unless the paint apps actually are, pique my interest, I guess. So.
Plus, at least for me personally, I'm not a giant fan of shirtless Iron Fist. I liked the figure that they released in the Doctor Strange wave in the the classic costume, but shirtless, I mean, you can see all of his joints. It looks kind of ugly. Like, I don't know. It's the same figure from the Doctor Strange wave, just with no shirt on. Next up from Marvel, we've got another new Deadpool, an X-Force Deadpool.
And this one is 12-inch.
Yeah, a 12-inch X-Force Deadpool.
I think it looks awesome.
It looks awesome. I love X-Force Deadpool. I love all of the X-Force costumes. The black and gray with the red is just like a color scheme that I love. But not a big fan of the 12-inch line, especially at the price point.
Yeah, the price point is not good. I do like the figures for the most part. But again, the price point really kills it.
And of course, next up, we're getting a 12-inch Black Panther MCU figure.
Could have been awesome.
And he has the awesome... It looks like they've taken the Spider-Man 2099 body mold and blew it up to 12 inches, which is cool. Definitely awesome. But something about the mask...
I think it's the new suit, right?
It has to be, because the mask looks like he's a frowning kitty.
Yeah, I can see what they're going for, but it does not work.
Yeah, he looks like a sad kitty.
He does. He's got that little kind of cat smirk, but it's not a smirk. It's a frown.
It's a straight up frown.
And then his eyebrow design kind of looks like he's
Yeah, sad kitty. He's a sad kitty, which is pretty disappointing, honestly.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like that in the actual movie.
Yeah, hopefully not. Also in the 12-inch line, we're getting a classic 90s Wolverine in the yellow and blue suit. I wish we were getting a 6-inch figure, because again, don't collect the 12-inch
The
line.
$50 to $60
And
12-inch.
another
Dude, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but like the 12-inch Hulk is $80 fucking. They're just insane.
I don't know. I don't get it. But the bad thing, I love some of these 12-inch figures, and I would, if the price point was a little better, I would probably buy them new, like the Deadpool one, for example, because it's just great and it has a lot of accessories. However, I'm running low on space these days to put things, so it's like these awesome 12-inch figures like Wolverine, the
Black Suit
X-Force,
Spider-Man.
the Black Suit Spider-Man. It's just like, oh man, I want these so bad, but
there's just no space for 12-inch figures.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to just have a bunch of 6-inch figures.
Yeah.
And also
that's just a personal issue, I guess.
In more
room.
Deadpool related news, we're getting him in a bunch of stupid colors: green, blue, yellow, purple.
Dumb.
Stupid.
It's like Deadpool Power Rangers.
Yeah. I don't understand why they're doing that. We already talked about the Wolverine. Oh yeah, the classic Wolverine, actually, forgot to mention this, is going to come with a maskless head and a piece with the mask pulled back to put on his shoulders, which looks pretty cool, although I still wish that we were getting a snarling face. How do you make a Wolverine figure with no snarling face?
You cast Hugh Jackman.
I feel like even the Hugh Jackman figures had snarling faces.
I have no idea.
But the Wolverine, it's just like, come on, guys. Come on.
Ooh.
So, let me see. Now, let me make sure we're done with Marvel. Yeah, that looks like all the Marvel Legends we are feeling like talking about right now. But don't let that discourage you guys. Let's talk in the comments down below about all of this awesome news. If you have some stuff that you want to talk about, let's just chat in the comments. That's what we want to do.
We read and reply
to every single comment. And that is a fact, almost. Unless you're a spam comment or you make some weird comments.
Or you're like, hey, can I have the digital code?
Yeah. Okay. So moving on to some NECA news. We have a ton of awesome announcements. We got a better look at the Ultimate Ash versus Evil Dead Ash that's coming out this year. He comes with 3 heads. Looks awesome. The likeness is spot on, but we also got an announcement with a Evil Dead 2 2-pack with Ash and oh god, his name escapes me. The blonde-haired dude from Evil Dead 2 in his Deadite form. They both come with alternate heads, and also the deer head. The laughing demonic deer
Nice.
head from the movie
Nice.
comes with it.
And the packaging looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks incredible, honestly.
I'm hyped just on the packaging.
Seriously. Always we could always use more Evil Dead figures in our lives.
Please.
Especially such a classic scene. You'll be able to create like a nice diorama out of that. And also, we're getting an Ultimate Chucky, which is very exciting for Steven and I. And I don't know, Justin, what do you think? You a Chucky fan? I don't know if we've ever talked about it.
I've seen a handful of the movies, but I've never seen them in order. I don't really know the story. I've just never been into it that much.
Funny story, real quick. I'll make it very quick. I used to be petrified of Chucky as a child. Couldn't even look at him. Couldn't say his name. I mean, I would cry immediately, have an anxiety attack. And then one day, I don't remember what age I was, I said, I'm going to face my fear, and I'm going to watch a Chucky movie, and I'm going to get over this. So I popped in. I can't remember which one it was. I think Bride was the first one I ever saw.
And then you were
I
like,
watched it. I was like, this is what I'm afraid of?
You were
It
like,
wasn't Seed of Chucky?
No, it wasn't Seed.
so
And then that pushed me into watching other horror movies, and now I'm a horror fan.
So with the Ultimate Chucky, he's coming with his good guy doll head. He's coming with his I wanted to say Cult of Chucky. Curse of Chucky head. He's coming with his Seed of Chucky head, and he's coming with his Child Play 2 head, where he's like half melted with the blood and everything. Comes with a ton of accessories. He comes with the
That's
knife hand, comes with baseball bats, all sorts of goodies.
Does he come with the scissors, I wonder, from Child's Play 1?
I don't see them, but he does come with alternate hands.
There's something there I can't really make
Yeah.
out.
That looks like a gun to me, but either way,
This essential figure.
NECA has been killing it with the Ultimate line of their figures. Every single release so far has just been
I know, I want that Jason now.
the Part 4 Jason.
Yeah.
You got to pre-order Part 6 so that you don't miss out on him, because they're re-releasing him finally. We're also getting Aunt Loretta, I feel like is her name, or something like that, from Evil Dead 2. Ted Raimi's character. Who's in my fruit cellar? And you get her, the crazy, like, fucking giant deadite head also looks amazing.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that figure. Gonna have a nice Evil
Those
Dead 2.
alien NECA figures haven't hit stores yet, have they?
Yeah,
Too.
haven't seen that. Yeah, we get a Season 2 of Ash vs. Evil Dead figure where he's wearing a straitjacket. Don't want to go too far into that because I haven't seen that, so I don't know what that's about. We're also getting an Ultimate Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, which, I mean, he looks exactly the same almost as his Part 1 appearance. So I'm very excited for that figure because then I'll just have a Freddy figure. He comes with some demon dogs. He comes with an alternate head, alternate hands. He comes with a flame piece on the back of his that you can clip to the back of him that makes him look like he's on fire, like in Part 2. And also, Justin, this is going to excite you. We are getting a Friday the 13th Crystal Lake accessories pack that comes with the sign. It comes with the boulder with the Camp Blood sign. It comes with a fireplace, and it comes with the Part 3 dock. Amazing accessory
I
set.
like that. How much do you think it's going to be?
They're usually pretty fair about their accessory packs. It'll probably be $20. But I think it looks amazing, and if it's going to add to my Jason figures, it's a must for me, personally. Me personally. Let me see here.
It's a Gizmo.
Yeah, we're getting a Gizmo. We're getting...
Oh, wait, that's not Gizmo.
No, that's from Gremlins 2. I don't know who that is. Sorry we're not up to speed on all of this, but, you know, we're trying our best here. Also, I don't want to talk about Black Series yet. I don't know why I have that pulled up. Also from NECA, we're getting some Guillermo del Toro figures, which I'm very excited about. We're getting Santi from The Devil's Backbone, which I just watched. Pretty awesome movie. We're getting the Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth, and we're getting Fawn from Pan's Labyrinth. And they look incredible. Very excited to get a hold of these. And one thing from Mezco, which none of us have any Mezco toys at all, but I think I'm definitely going to be making my first Mezco purchase, is they're doing a 112 Michael Myers. And it looks absolutely incredible, although, you know, he has cloth goods, which usually is not my thing, but I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks awesome, and plus him being in the 6-inch scale, he'll, look great next to Jason. He'll look great next to Freddy and Ash. Gang's all there. The only thing is he's probably going to be $80, which is really disappointing, but we haven't gotten a Michael Myers figure in a very long time, so I'm kind of just, chomping at the bit to get something new.
We're going to be getting Evil Dead 2 Ash Mezco as well. That's interesting.
And the plaid shirt zombie from Dawn of the Dead and Flyboy zombie, which are also awesome, but I'm not trying to get into Mezco. Like, their figures look great, but I'm not trying to spend that money.
I agree.
Their Punisher figure, I don't know if you saw that, looks incredible.
No, I haven't seen that.
Absolutely incredible. So, we also have some stuff from McFarlane. We got closer looks at the Stranger Things figures, which, whoop-de-doo. But we got a better look at the brand new Galahorn that looks absolutely incredible. We're also getting 2 Star Trek figures. We're getting a Captain Kirk and a Captain Picard, which I'm super stoked about. I'm always ready for a new Star Trek figure, even though it's the Color Tops line, so they're not going to be that articulated, but they're awesome. Yeah, they look good, and I mean, you don't really need to put Star Trek characters in dynamic poses, so I think it works. Very exciting. And finally, I think we can move on to the Black Series.
Which is our bread and butter.
It is our bread. It is our butter. Let me find the tab quickly. All right. So right off the bat, Justin, what ranking was that? He was pretty high up on the list. For our top 10 Black Series wish list, which if you guys haven't seen that video, of course there's going to be a link in the description, and of course you should watch it. Of course. But we're finally getting Captain Rex.
Ooh.
Captain Rex is going to, and it's the exact version that you wanted.
I know, it's the Clone Wars edition. It's not the Rebels version.
Yep. He's going to have a removable helmet. And he's going to use the new face printing technology that we've seen recently with the newer movie Marvel Legends. They're bringing that over to the Black Series. So their faces are going to be digitally printed onto the figure, and it's already looking like such a massive improvement. Especially with the...
I really hope I can get one.
Yeah. I mean, I think he'll be around. I don't think he'll be that hard to find. And also in the similar vein, we're finally getting a Resistance outfit Rey next year, and she will also have the face printing technology, and she looks great too.
Yeah,
very happy that they're bringing that technology over to the Black Series. We're also getting a General Leia from Episode 8, which looks good, but I'm not really too excited about it.
Not really any purpose.
Yeah, and we're also getting a Maz Kanata, which hey.
I'm excited for it.
Bucky's so excited. Yeah, I'm with Justin on this one. I could really care less about getting a Maz Kanata figure. And we're also getting a Rebel Soldier, which is cool. He'll have a removable helmet.
And it's the dish head.
Yeah, the dish head
helmet.
Let me see what else we got here. The final thing that I really want to talk about is the Sand Trooper Dewback vehicle. Like we were talking about earlier, Hasbro, they're bringing the vehicle game. We've already seen Luke's land speeder, so now we're getting a Sand Trooper, a new Sand Trooper figure on a Dewback, and the Dewback looks absolutely
when is
incredible.
That Luke with the speeder gonna come out?
Well, he was an SDCC exclusive with some exclusive... Okay, hold on. It's not all bad. He just has exclusive accessories. He's getting a release later. I think it's either coming out this year or early next year. Just like Thrawn, Thrawn comes with those exclusive accessories, but he'll come out just single-carded. But obviously, we need those accessories!
And also Rey's speeder.
Oh, yeah, Rey's speeder. We saw that as well.
Excited for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to look cool.
All right.
So, yeah, that's pretty much all the SDCC toy news that we've sort of gathered and wanted to talk about just for a little bit, just because we're so hyped. I loved this whole weekend, just constantly in our group chat, just being like, dude, look at this, look at this, look at this.
That Rex, Commander Gree that's coming out pretty soon, and then that Stormtrooper with the dewback. That's just like icing on the cake for me.
So before we go, Steve, what's your pick? What's your favorite announcement to come out of SDCC?
Ooh.
Sorry to just drop this on you, but
No, I think I got a pick. Out of everything, there's so much that I'm excited for, but I think number one is the Evil Dead 2 two-pack, because the packaging is amazing, the accessories, it looks great. Can't wait. That's my pick, definitely.
Justin, what about for you?
Well, obviously I'm more of a Black Series collector. I've dipped into NECA a little bit, got the Predator, and I'm actually hyped for NECA in general. Like, all that stuff was pretty great. But obviously I'm a main, Black Series collector, and I'm torn between Captain Rex and the Sand Trooper with the dewback. I'd probably just say Captain Rex because it's exactly what I wanted. Like, literally just a few weeks ago, and, there was no leaks or rumors about Captain Rex. And exactly what I wanted happened. And the removable helmet, and it's his Clone Wars look, and it's the Phase 2 and not the Phase 1 look. Like, it's exactly what I wanted. So I would say Captain Rex.
Nice. For me, I would think 90s Cable is up there for me. I think that's going to be amazing, an amazing figure. The Sand Trooper with the dewback. And also, I'm honestly really hyped about the Friday the 13th accessory pack. Like, I saw that and I was like, holy shit. That's fucking
cool.
awesome.
It's cool.
When I saw that, I instantly thought of you, and I thought, he's either going to love this or absolutely hate this for some reason. Like, I knew it was going to be one or the other.
I think it's incredible, just because, you guys know me, I'm a huge fan of Friday the 13th, so any sort of accessories or anything I can add to the figures just to make that diorama piece.
And now that we've been playing the game, and you and I have been watching the movies in chronological order, I want to get that NECA figure.
Yeah.
I want to get part 6 when it comes out.
Gotta get part 6. So yeah, that's it, guys. Let us know in the comments down below what your favorite action figure SDCC announcement is. Let's talk about some of the stuff we missed, just because we love talking about action figures all the time. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We talk about movies, comic books, action figures, all that nerdy goodness that you all love to consume. I'm Nate, and I've been joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And Steven.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time.
And we will see you next time on Out of the Basement.